During our first couple of days in La Rochelle, Jason took us to the Nautatech factory where Aedis was born, and we also had a look around the old port. So we're in La Rochelle, in the old part of town, and we just went and had some tapas on the marina front, and it was very nice. Had a pretty full-on last couple of days. Jason has now left us. He's gone to the south of France for a boat show, so we're all on our own. I'm pretty exhausted. I'm actually having a bit of a lie down at the moment because it's just been really full on. In a good way, you know, it's been really great, but I just find I'm getting like physically and mentally exhausted by the amount of stuff that we're having to learn and do and everything. There's been a lot of walking involved. My muscles are pretty sore. Brenton's got pretty boundless energy, so he's just gone down to the boat again this afternoon.
Just left Claire out of the apartment so I could go get some food, clean out the boat, get it ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're just going to go down and hang at the boat, go through all the manual again and through the systems.
It's a bit annoying. I wish I could do that as well, but it is what it is, so I'm having a bit of a rest. So tomorrow, which is Sunday, we're going to try and get back out on the boat. Maybe go for a sail on our own, which will be the first time we do that. It's pretty exciting. And then the boat has to come out of the water on Monday, and some work has to be done, like there's some issues with the teak deck and stuff like that, so it needs to be relayed. But yeah, and then hopefully if all goes well and to plan, then we'll be able to move on Wednesday. But I think I'm going to have a rest.
Good morning! We are just walking down to the marina from the apartment, which is a fair walk. It's about 800 metres already. We're going to hopefully go out for our first sail today. Just the two of us. It's about 15 knots out there, and it looks like it's staying at most of the day northerly.
Yeah, perfect, same way as the swell's going.
Low tide, real low tide at the moment, and yeah, so we'll give it a crack. There she is, that's our boat down there. This is really the first time that we've both been down here together, just us two on the boat. So it's pretty, it's a bit of a moment. So we're thinking about getting ready to go out and do our first sail. Our first dilemma, and where probably our experience is lacking most, is actually getting in and out of marinas, and particularly with such a big boat. So just to give you a look around, we've got this boat behind us, the Aedis, and we've got to get down and out and down through the middle of this bay. Right in front of us we've got a 46 footer, so we've got to be really careful there, and then we've got this edge of the pontoon that we've got to be careful about.
So I reckon what we do is we essentially drive a bum over this way, and then we sort of spin and go down this side. We want to go down this side of the pen because the water is all going this way. Coming off the dock didn't quite go to plan. With a bit of sage advice from Martin, we ended up backing along the dock to give ourselves a bit more space to get off the mooring without getting pushed into Martin's boat by the tide.
What are we doing?
Apparently we're sailing.
We're sailing.
We haven't hit any boats so far.
So we're going to get back in the marina.
Yeah, I know. Damn it.
cruising along at 6 knots easy. We're not really trying to push or anything.
No, but we've got
Full main in, jib out. Jib's flapping at the moment, so I better fix that up. And we're cruising. We're absolutely cruising.
celebratory beer and chips. Well, water for me, but
Why?
because I don't like beer.
No, what? We're celebrating.
Because look, we're back, and
The boat is still...
the boat is in one piece, and we haven't hit anyone else's boats either.
Got into the marina, Claire drove all the way in, turned us around, backed us into the spot. Actually, it's a pretty tricky spot. There was a fair bit of current to work against, so we are pretty chuffed that we've ticked that off the list. That was a pretty big hurdle today.
We got a bit of help from Martin, the guy who owns the boat in front of us, getting out, like getting off of our mooring. Had a bit of help from him with that, but coming back in, he
was gone.
Wasn't here, so
we did it all ourselves anyway.
Yeah, so there was a bit of
It's good.
learning, but it's good.
Cool. See ya.
Good morning. Just having a cup of tea in the apartment. Or as Brenton likes to call it, the Lipton. It's Monday, so Brenton has gone off to check out what they're doing on the boat and to get some forms printed that we need to send off for our registration, and to go and look at some tenders and things like that, because we've got to make a decision pretty fast because we'll probably need to order that in, which might be a bit of a wait. So I am having a morning in the apartment, doing some washing and doing very important things like drinking tea. And I just wanted to share with you something. So one of my only sketchbook that I was allowed to bring got wet at some point, and so it's all like warped and stuff. So I was looking at this shelf to try and get some big heavy books to maybe flatten it back out. Made an amazing discovery. These are the big books that I found. These people love the cats. We've got, don't know what that says, something about cats. Indispensable cats? The cat. Their lives, their history, and their magic. I'm pretty sure that's what that says. The cat and the home, or the man? Not quite sure. And there's my warped book, which I'm trying to flatten out. So I've just got to say I'm pretty stoked with that. And there's even more. These are just the big books. Look at this. It is, what day is it? Thursday. Thursday. So we've been here for just over a week.
Yep.
And we're finally moving to the boat.
So Terry, our guy, our mate at the one of the chandleries, has been lending me this trottinette.
Electric scooter, otherwise known as.
Trottinette.
So it's been taking Brenton ages to walk to and from the boat. Obviously I'm not much help. So this has been awesome. Alright, so last boat trip.
Hello.
Halfway.
We're heading down to the boat. We're going to start living on it. First night tonight, we'll sleep on it. So we're looking at the marina, and our boat is right down the end of that. Going in there for good?
Going in there for good. Never leaving. That's it.
That's it.
Yep. 2 years.
Alright, in your hole.
Yeah.
See you in 2 years. So, what's going on in here? It's a bit of a mess.
It's a mess. I'm just working out first. We have a lot of things.
Yeah, it's pretty much a mess right now. Not too bad. That table's a bit bad.
End of our first week in La Rochelle, and we've moved on to the boat.
Yeah,
onto
moved on
Aedis.
the boat.
We've got to stop calling her the boat now that we've moved on.
Moved on to Aedis.
Aedis.
We're in the marina still, and probably officially we're not really supposed to go yet because we haven't got our final Australian registration documents from Australia yet. Well, I think we've sent the last stuff off today, which is good.
Yeah.
But we just had our first meal. We've had our little lovely tofu
Curry thing.
sag. It was very good. First meal I'm cooking is bloody tofu on the boat.
Yeah, you love it.
Actually, it was actually pretty good.
It was really good.
Mainly because of the care for
Tiny sambal.
puree de piment. Pretty much sambal.
Yeah.
Actually, it is sambal. It's just called puree de piment.
Yeah. So it's been a pretty hectic week. There's been a few things not quite right with the boat that we've been sort of sorting out.
Yeah, but mainly just superficial.
Yes, very superficial. So that's good.
And they've all been pretty much fixed now. We've ordered our life raft tender, outboard engine for the tender, life jackets.
Yeah, all those important
all the big things are done.
Yeah.
But we haven't yet. I guess all the little bits.
It's all the little bits like flares and
stuff we actually have to have legally, but we
Yeah.
haven't organised yet. That's probably tomorrow's job.
Yep. So we're looking forward to getting into that and then getting sailing hopefully pretty soon. At least, some day sails and stuff next week. And fingers crossed, we really, really love to get going at the end of next week, heading south into the Med.
Another 7 or 8 days, so we need to get
weather
across.
allowing and all that kind of thing. But
And hoof it around past Portugal and into the Med.
that would be the plan.
See you next time. Did some driving today? You're the
It was good.
parking master.
Yeah. Got it all sorted out, hopefully.
Good conversation.
I know.
Bloody hell.
And what else do you want me to say?
I'm a giant. No, it's just a tiny French beer. Chili sauce. Everything's tiny in France. It's like, give us a decent sized bloody chili sauce. For God's sake.